So here's a great question. Patricia, what happens when I'm stepping into my highest self and I'm showing up as the best version of me? And every time I rise, others do not come along for the ride. There's a fear that happens when we are tapping into our true potential, when we are elevating ourselves, when we are going above and beyond where we've been. The fear that would want to hold us back is I don't want to outgrow others. And so, what do we do? How do we navigate that? Because if we don't want to outgrow others, can we really step into the next level of our potential? The fear is what wants to hold us back. We're going to remember that fear, it's simply an acronym for false evidence appearing real. And yet, this really feels real. The truth is that when we rise, when we continue to expand, there may be people that we will no longer have a lot in common with. In the past, maybe we've been with people where we've had a lot in common, and now our tastes just simply change. And it's a natural process where if someone doesn't come with you, that they may fade away. It's just no longer a match. When your frequency rises, if someone's not rising along with you, their frequency, well, then it's an organic process. We don't need to go firing people or cutting people out of our lives. It happens naturally. But what if the people that you're afraid to outgrow, someone very close to you, maybe even someone you're married to, someone in your family, or someone that you can't even imagine being without? Here's what I believe to be true. When you're that close and the fear is stepping in that if you continue to move, you may lose. When you're really connected, you're really, really tight, you really want to stay, the moment you step in and the moment you allow the process to work, saying yes to your elevation without the fear of losing. Because look at this, whenever you elevate, you will find a match that will be even better, believe it or not, than where you were. Now, here's the key. I have seen this almost 9 times out of 10 that everyone that really has that fear, it's false evidence appearing real. That when we're that close and we've been in an elevation process along with someone, that the moment we say yes without fearing, like I say yes, and I will allow whatever happens over here to happen, but I'm moving forward because I know that's my calling. I know it's best for me, and I trust the process. What happens is we actually open up the doorway for others to rise along. Even if it looks like we're trying to get them to rise so we can rise, we're trying to get them to rise, wake up over here so we can rise together. The moment we allow, the moment we decide, the moment we say, all is well, and trust the universe, trust the process, is the very moment we open up the doors for others to come along with us. We must trust the process. And when we say yes to our highest potential, when we say yes to our highest self, what we can bank on, what we can trust, and what we can walk in faith knowing is that it will be that one that will come with us. And if not, it will be a natural falling away for then that which is there to meet us along the way. So have faith. Continue moving forward. Remember, when we believe in the fears, well, pretty much we will create the thing we fear. It's an illusion. Say yes to you, open the doorway, and allow others to come along the journey with you, knowing it's in divine orchestration and for your highest good. There's more involved in this conversation, and there is more understanding and a pathway of navigation. And I'm happy to know your questions, happy to know your comments, happy to know your thoughts. Drop them in the comments below. I read every single one of them, and I'm happy to be along this journey with you. Continue to rise. Together we rise. And I am celebrating, celebrating, celebrating you always. Here's to you. Cheers and ta da!